Hello everybody, welcome back. We're here for the 10th race of the season, down to just 3 to go. 2 after this race. We're here at Kansas, then we're going to Kentucky, then we go to Iowa to end the season, which has been a fantastic season so far. We are tied at the points lead. It is Colin Lindsay and Dom Capps tied, then Matthias Freeman in third. 3 points back. Then Ben Graham and Brandon Stab, 4th and 5th. 6 points back together. And then Dana Min, 7 points back. Your top 6, just 7 points. And your top 7, just 10 points. Andy Graham back in 7th. It was Ben Graham. So Colin Lindsay out front after he won a race at Salem back at the second race. Last week it was Daytona, which was Carson Scott, where we saw no wrecks take place at all. Ben Graham starts on pole with Janelle Millen on the outside. Then the 55 car of Zednick Price next to the 90 car of Matt Johnson. Matthias Freeman and the 94 car Chase Farrell. The 05 car, John Arndt making another start. Then it is the 54 car. I think that's Emerson Ardon. And then we go back to the 77 as Dane DeVoles and the 13 of Ashley Stab. Look through the rest. Short field today, only 25 drivers. Let's go ahead and get the command to start.
Drivers, start your engines!
Cars are rolling off, and it is a beautiful day here at Kansas. We're here at Kansas because the Cups are here at Kansas. So Zero Racing League officials decided to go ahead and throw the race here this weekend. Would just make sense. Charlotte, though, is the next race you'll see on here. After this race, it will be the truck race at Charlotte. But we're here. The next race we'll see that these people race will be couple races. It won't be till the trucks and Cup are at Texas. No, Phoenix. Because it's gonna. So these guys will have a little break off, but then when they'll come back for the Phoenix weekend and then the Homestead weekend, which will be their Kentucky-Iowa weekend. Kentucky weekend, then Iowa weekend. But Ben Graham out front is going to get us going green here. Out front, green flags out here at Kansas for the Blockbuster Racing Series. And Ben jumps out to a big lead on lap 1. He's going to be your leader now. Janelle Millen on the outside is falling back. It's a pretty long race here, 27 laps. I'm not sure, though. A lot of these races have gone caution-free, so I'm not sure if we'll see any wrecks. We got a battle for second as Zednick Price now is going to clear the 45 of Matthias Freeman for second. John Arndt back here, though, is going for third. John, last in points. He is running for points, but he started the season late in the 05 car. Ben's kind of checked out, and you see Dom Capps back here. Here is Ferdinand Gabot, the only Cup driver here today, and he is way back here in the pack. Going for a championship, trying to get some momentum. So he decided to run this race because he needs a good race. He's 1 point out of the chase of the next round right now, so he's trying to get some good momentum going into his Cup race. So he wants to get a feel for this track and get ready for it. He raced here before, but he wants to get a little more experience. Now your top 4 is all spread out as Skylar Dixon's going over the 23 car of Dana Min for 5th, or trying to, but Dane on the outside is going to clear him. Looks like Dana Min's closing on the back bumper. John Arndt. Can Dane work something around John Arndt for third? He's looking at it. Here comes Dana Min for third under John Arndt in the 05 car. Oh, and he's not going to work, and that makes the 23 car go way up high, though. That's Dana Min. Matt Johnson's back here too. Skylar Dixon up to 5th. All these cars back here. Janelle Millen's gone way back. Janelle was scored 16th last lap. And you got almost 3 wide racing up here. And it looks like they're closing in on Ben Graham just a little bit. That's Zednik Price in the 55 leading the rest of the field around. Didn't actually close in that lap. But so far your fastest lap is the 99 or the 90 car. Matt Johnson, my bad. It's Matt Johnson. Oh, look at Matt almost getting to the 1 car, racing for 5th. And here is the 15 car. Colin Lindsay, your points leader. He's actually tied with Dom Capps, but Dom is way back here, back on the inside now, making his way up through the field. He was 17th last lap by. I think maybe 15th this lap. Dom up to 15th and Colin Lindsay up here inside the top 10 and 7th. But 3rd, Matthias Freeman. Matthias dropped back some. Wow, I thought Matthias was up here. Matthias way back here with Janelle Millen. Both of them not having the car they wanted. Of course, we know Ben Graham's out front. And look at, who is it? Dan DeVols. Dan DeVols and the 1 car, Skylar Dixon, try to get under the 05 of John Arndt together to try to take away that 3rd position. It's not going to work for Skylar. The 05 is real wide. He's going to lose a bunch of positions now. Bunch of drivers drive under him as he goes from 3rd almost all the way back to 7th. John Arndt's going the wrong way now, stuck on the outside. And there you see the 99 still pull around the 55, but it looks like Zednik Price closed in just a bit that time, just 0.2 of a second. And the 05 is falling back. All the way back to 7th and continuously falling back now. And we got 3 wide. Colin Lindsay on the middle. My bad. There you see Dana Min, though, trying to go on the inside. He's not going to get it to work. Once again for the race lead. Not closing in much, but now you got Skylar right in the back of Dane DeVols. These 2 drivers are fast, and Colin Lindsay do the top 5 now. Oh, you got a lot of drivers clustered right here. Here you see Ferdinand Gabot on the outside trying to work his way up. He had worked his way up, and now he's kind of stopped. Oh, Dom Capps, here he comes. Let's see where he'll be at the line. I don't think he's inside the top 5 just yet. He is 12th, it looks like. About to go to 11th around Lariam. And then right here for 3rd, Colin Lindsay's caught them, and Colin's on the inside of Dane DeVols now for 4th. And he's not going to get it to work. And Ben Graham just pulling around everyone. He won at Daytona. And he is trying to get his 2nd career win. Yeah, everyone's a one-time winner in this series so far. This, though, by far is the closest point battle. The trucks kind of closed in last race they had, so be interesting. But we also, pretty sure more than likely we will see pit stops. Not sure when we'll see them, though, as we have a lot of drivers clustered right around here. Ferdinand Gabot on the inside here in the 22 car. Looks like Dom Capps has made his way into the top 10 now. Kind of even spacing throughout your top 5. Almost single fought. Matthias Freeman way back here. Yeah, the 22 car, Ferdinand, he made his way up and then just dropped right back down. Janelle Millen working her way back up to the front. It looks like the 1 car is closed in that lap on the 55 of Zednik Price. Skylar Dixon, that is. Matt Johnson's closed up. As here's the 11 car. Haven't talked about him today. Brandon Stab. John Arndt finally kind of cleared himself. He's in 11th though after falling back from the 3rd position. Here comes Skylar Dixon for 2nd. Can Skyler get around the 55 car? Zednik Price. Skyler to the inside of Zednik Price for second. And Zednik's just going to give it away. Not really give it away, but, you know, just pull it over, kind of. So, we still got about almost 10 to go. Pit stops still are coming. Colin Lindsay on the inside of Dane DeVos. I think Dane's going to have a nice run. Colin just can't get his car to work right here. He's trying his hardest, running 5th. Dom Cap's in the back of all these drivers right here. Dom's also trying to get up front. And the 77 of Dane DeVos kind of stalled out in the middle of the turn there. We're coming to 10 to go at the line. Skylar Dixon second now. Ben Graham still leading this field. Will we see pit stops? I honestly am not sure. 10 laps to go from Kansas now. Your top 3 kind of pulled away, but then it's everyone else. And Colin Lindsay running 4th, just what Colin Lindsay needs for this race, trying to have a good finish. But right now it's Ben Graham, who was only 6 points behind. After this, I'm not sure how many points he can actually gain, but I know it's 2 points ahead of him, of Colin Lindsay, plus 1 for leading a lap, 1 for leading the most laps. So close it in just maybe 1 point on Colin Lindsay. Dom Cap's back in 8th now. About to pick up another position as the 77 car is still going backwards. A lot of drivers now have settled out. The next battle right here is Dom Cap's under Dane DeVos. Dom Cap's is 8th. And Skylar Dixon closing in. Skylar is 23rd in points. Only driver behind Skylar is John Arndt, who has made only 5 starts instead of 9. So makes sense, but oh, pit stops. Ben Graham and Skylar Dixon coming down as well as some others. And there's a wreck. The 4-car Garrison Norris going to wreck with the 68 of Larry Amin. Cautions out as pit stops are starting. I'm not sure who this will help, if it will help the drivers who stayed out or the drivers who hit pit road, but right now Colin Lindsay is your race leader. Dom Cap's hit pit road, so this will either help Colin Lindsay or Dom Cap's. I'm not 100% sure who it will help. First off pit road, just going to check this real quick. Looks like it's gonna be Ben Graham. But Zednik's gonna pass him on the outside because technically it's race back to the line for them. So Zednik first off. I'm not sure if they're gonna go down a lap. We're gonna go check out that wreck and be right back. So it looks like Garrett Sonora was actually trying to come to pit road. He's running 19th. It looks like he tries to come down, and then Matthias Freeman kind of blocks him off, and Janelle's not coming in that, and then Janelle's just on the outside and gets into him, and then Larry him in. Just kind of the 4-car moves up after the 45 gives him a bump, and Garrett gets right into the side of Janelle Millen, and then Larry him in as well, crashes into Garrett Sonora. And that's why we're in a caution here. Of course, we have a caution. Oh wow, that 68 car got real torn up. What happened? I thought he just hit that wall, and then oh, Garrett Sonora gives him another lick even after. I'm not sure if that was on purpose. It looks like Larry could have avoided him there, but then Garrett gets going and Larry just comes down. That was not on purpose. Alright, so caution's out once again here. We're going to see how this plays off and if it helps Colin Lindsay or Dom Cap's in the points. Alright, so here we're back, and it looks like they're going to hit pit road. Colin Lindsay, that is. Matt Johnson and a few other drivers, and then the 99 car digger around Zednik Price. They won't go a lap down here as they're going to hit the pit road. They hit pit road right here. So I think this is actually going to help Dom Caps. This is going to hurt Colin Lindsay very much in the points, I believe, as a lot of drivers did hit pit road. He's going to be restarting behind them, which just is not what he needed. He was running inside the top 5, making up some ground actually, and he's got second to last spot. Good for him. So we will see where he will be after here. Just so you know, Larry Min has retired. And the first off pit road is going to be Matt Johnson, then Colin Lindsay. So we'll see where Colin Lindsay is. It looks like 13 drivers stayed out or had already hit pit road. So Colin might be restarting 15th, but Dom is 5th. So that's not what he needs. Ben Graham's out front, Zednick 2nd, Skylar Dixon 3rd, Brandon Stab, and then the 3-car Dom Caps. We'll be back when we get the 1 to go signal here at Kansas. Alright, so we come back for a green-white checkered, and just so y'all know, these drivers, since it's not going to help Dom Caps, these weren't the top 5. Your leader is the 90 car, Matt Johnson, then Colin Lindsay's Dan DeVols, then the 46 car. All these drivers on the lead lap. It's not these drivers. These drivers, since the caution came out when they were on pit road, the other drivers had already passed them, which technically put them a lap down, but it didn't get scored as their lap down. As now we're going green flag racing, but it's Matt Johnson back here who's your leader. So Matt Johnson, the people out front were staying out to not get put a lap down. So Dom Caps is actually currently back in the 16th position as Colin Lindsay's in 2nd. And here comes Colin for the race lead under the 90 of Matt Johnson. Not sure if that's going to help out. This is really good for Colin Lindsay now. But Dan DeVols is back here, and Dan wants to win as well. All those drivers who were out front, all these drivers. And Ben Graham, it's going to hurt Ben Graham as well. And here comes Colin Lindsay. He's got Dan DeVols behind him. He's going past Chase Farrell. Maybe Chase gets in the way. But Colin Lindsay's your leader. And Dane's got a great run off turn 2. Can Dane make something happen down the backstretch into turn 3? Colin's on the inside protecting it. Out of turn 4. I think Colin Lindsay's going to get his 2nd career win. And he's going to keep the points lead. Colin Lindsay off turn 4. Colin Lindsay picks up his 2nd career win here at Kansas in the Blockbuster Racing Series. Colin Lindsay wins it. Dane DeVols, Cameron Gadu, Matt Johnson, and then Marshall Free is your top 5. So Colin Lindsay wins it. Or actually, we gotta let it play for a little bit. One second. Alright, so Colin Lindsay wins it. Sorry about the pause. Dane DeVols gets 2nd. Cameron Gadu, Matt Johnson, and Marshall Free. Ferdinand comes out for top 10. Hopefully gives him some momentum going into Kansas in the Cup Series. I'm going to go ahead and import this, though, into the... As you're looking there. Why do this real quick? What is this? Blockbuster Racing Season 1 Race 10. As you see, Dom Cap 16th, not what he wanted at all. And because of that, now Colin Lindsay with this win is going to put Colin Lindsay 11 points ahead of Matthias Freeman. Ben Graham 15 points back. Tied of Dom Caps 15 points back, and then Brandon Stab 18 points back. So we came in with the top 7 separated by 10 points. We leave with the top 7 separated by 22 points. Yeah, I'm not going to show points. I just went ahead and read off your top 5. Brandon Stab back 18 points in 5th. Dana Min 6, 21 points back. 22 points back is Matt Johnson. Janelle Millen 26 points back in 8th. Andy Graham 30 points back, and then Marshall Free 10th in points, 32 points back. So very closing it in, but it was Colin Lindsay, first ever driver to get 2 wins in the series. Congratulations to Colin. So now Colin Lindsay has to survive Kentucky, then Iowa with an 11-point lead. I think Collins might be one of the favorites going in. We'll see how Kentucky ends up, because there's only normally about 24 drivers on the racetrack for points. So he would need to have 2 very bad finishes, or someone inside the top 5, which is separated by 18 points, would need to close in very, very quickly with 2 wins and just dominating 2 races in a row, or Colin Lindsay will be the Blockbuster Racing champion. So we'll see y'all next week or next race at Kentucky. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you then.